Hi folks, and welcome back to Math with Captain Rod. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to calculate a one-sided limit and how to be sure you pay particular attention to plus and minus signs when evaluating the limits. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try to evaluate the limit as x approaches 1. This minus sign means from the left of the function square root 2x times x minus 1 over absolute value of x minus 1. Okay, so when evaluating limits, the first thing I usually advise people do is just, put the number in and see if you get a number out. If you do, you're done. If you're not, then typically you mess with it a little bit. So I'm just going to start with the 1 here. You'll notice that here we're going to get a 2 and then square rooted. So this is going to become a square root of 2. If we put a 1 here, what we're going to get is 0. If we put a 1 here, what we're also going to get is 0. So this thing's of form 0 over 0. However, you'll notice that this ratio right here really has only two possibilities. This thing simplifies to either plus 1 or minus 1. Okay? Because even though it's 0 over 0, these are the same thing. If x minus 1 is positive, this is going to be x minus 1 over x minus 1, which is 1. If x minus 1 is negative, this is going to be x minus 1, some negative number, divided by x minus 1. And that's going to reduce to minus 1. So when we do this limit, this part right here is going to be square root of 2. And now I'm just going to take a look at this ratio here. X minus 1, if we approach 1, is heading to 0. But it is important to notice that we're approaching 1 from the left. So these are numbers like 0.9, 0.99, 0.999. If you run 0.9 right there, you'll notice that this difference is negative. Square root of x, I'm sorry, not square root, absolute value of x minus 1 is still in fact positive. So because the top is negative as we approach 1 from the left, the bottom is positive, but these numbers have the same magnitude. Their ratio is minus 1. So the limit is minus square root of 2. I'm going to right now write out the little brother of this same question. We're going to do the same limit as x approaches 1 from the left of, give me a moment to find it, just bear with me here, this is 18. We're going to do the same expression as we approach from the right. So 2x times x minus 1 over absolute value of x minus 1. Okay, so same function, square root of x times x minus 1 over absolute value of x minus 1. We're now going to take the limit as we approach x from the right. Now, as we approach from the right, if I put a 1 right here, this just becomes square root of 2, just like it did before. This is going to 0 again. However, it's doing so through positive numbers now, because if we look at the term x minus 1, and we imagine x approaching 1 from the right, these are numbers like 1.1, 1.01, 1.001, etc. 1.001 minus 1 is a positive value. This is still positive, so the ratio is positive. And because x minus 1 and absolute value of x minus 1 have the same magnitude, right, this ratio is now positive 1. So the result, positive root 2. So when we're taking these limits, you just have to be careful to watch for plus and minus signs on factors like x minus 1, x plus 1, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and just stop this video right here and make another one. I hope this video helps demonstrate how to do these one-sided limits. Have a great day.